Hey everybody, it's time for Off Topic Tuesday. Yeah, favorite time of the week because I get to just yap at you guys about whatever. Um, yeah, same as last Off Topic Tuesdays. If you're watching this right when it comes out, that means I'm streaming, and so come check it out on Mob Crush. There'll be a link in the description. If it's if it's 4:30 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, then you're good to go. There's a stream going, so check it out. Yeah. All right. So now that that's out of the way, all the same basic stuff. Still growing the beard, blah blah blah, whatever. But the topic today I wanted to talk about was like YouTube comments, just my thoughts on them and dealing with them and whatever. And I'm gonna try to go kind of quick because I don't have a lot of time. But the basic thing is, as everybody knows, there's very nice comments. There's pretty neutral comments, and there's not much to say about those. They're cool. Everybody likes having nice things said to them or about them or whatever. So it's not a lot to say there. But of course, there's mean comments and a lot of people just getting into YouTube and stuff. Might want to know how to deal with that or what to think about that and all those things. And it all depends like what's being said really. If it's stuff like so like I said, the positive comments are there's not much to say there. Just enjoy them. For negative comments, basically, if they're saying that they want you to do stuff, like they don't like, maybe the quality, sound quality, video quality, those are all really common, especially when you're first starting out and you don't really have the means to improve them. I mean, if you can, if you can improve those things, then go for it. That's kind of the constructive criticism. Not a big problem with that. But then just as you go along, more toxic stuff starts coming out, and I think that's mostly what people think of when they start saying, what do you, what's up with all these like horrible YouTube comments, and when people say that YouTube comment is like just a cesspool, that's the kind of stuff to talk about. Just the attacking, basically, verbal attacking, and with that, I mean, you just have to not. You just have to understand like where it's coming from. I think that's the biggest way to kind of be able to get past it is just understand where it's coming from. It's coming from you don't ever know, but I mean you have to understand that everybody's on the internet, so all the people that you would never want to speak to and are terrible people, they are also on the internet, and a lot of times that's where those comments come from. Obviously, not everyone who makes a negative comment is like, a psychopath. But, I mean, you got young people who are just getting on the internet. They don't really know, etiquette or what they're doing or what they're saying, and they'll just type anything. Also, younger people tend to be more snap, not really so much snap judgmental, but like just emotional, where they'll where they'll see something, immediately hate it, and then they'll think about it later. It's like, it's not so bad. But yeah, they're just very I don't know. Trying to think of how I would say it, but they're very they wear their thoughts on their sleeve. I guess is that even a proper turn of phrase? But yeah, they're just gonna be very vocal about what they're thinking immediately, without putting much thought into it. So I mean, that's a possibility. But the real thing is that I want to talk about is that getting hate is honestly it's a good thing, more or less, because typically, if you're on YouTube and you're doing content, then there's a few ways people can react to it. Either they're just neutral about it. They're just like, okay, this is what he's doing. Either I'm into it or I'm not. That's what like a lot of informational stuff is like. It's like, okay, this is how it's like a video of like, okay, this is how you do this. This is what you should this is what you do. This is how you do it. It's like, okay, that's informative. Either I'm interested or I'm not. And then the more your personality gets into it, or the more you kind of make it your own, that's where the love and the hate's gonna come. Basically, I don't know. The way I see it is, you can't really like if yeah, you can't really get like love without also getting hate. If you're just like I said, if you're just kind of in the middle and just not really, it's just like this is what we're doing. This is what it is. Like hello, hello, my name's Bob Smith, and I'm gonna show you how to cut wood or something. It's like there's nothing really to hate there. There's nothing really to love there. It's just it's just is what it is. And then, when you put your when you start putting your heart into what you're doing and put your personality into it, that's where people are going to be like, well, I don't like this guy because of this reason. He seems lame. He seems weak or stupid or whatever. And then, but then at the same time, because your personality's in it, people are like, oh yeah, I love this guy. He's funny, or he does, he's fun to watch, or whatever it is that you do that appeals to people. Yeah. So if you're getting love, you're gonna get hate because all the things that people like about what you're doing and your content, other people are gonna hate. That's what the old saying is that you can't please everybody, and that's completely true. So I mean, for me, that's the biggest thing to keep in mind is that if you're getting hate on, like if people watch what you're doing and just absolutely hate it, like, or well, I don't know. I don't even believe that people are like that. They just like to be vocal. Because I don't think anybody is like watching me on YouTube going, "Oh my God, this guy, I can't freaking stand him. I hate him. I hate his life. I hate his family. I want to shoot him." Like I don't think that's like the actual reaction, but that's what people type, because they're obnoxious. There's a lot of obnoxious people, and yeah. So I mean, you just got to remember that if you're getting hate, you're probably getting love. Or I don't know. It sounds weird when I say it. If you're getting, you're getting the negative, you're getting the positive. Yeah, like I said, you can't like be yourself in a public way like that on the internet or YouTube, and not get both reactions. You can't get all just positive reactions. It's just not gonna happen because, like I said, the things that some people like about you are gonna be the things that some people hate. So yeah, just knowing where it comes from is the biggest thing, I feel like. And just know that if you're getting hated on, you're probably doing pretty well because you're getting noticed and people are having a reaction. And people, even if they're having a negative reaction, there's probably plenty of people having a positive reaction. But yeah, I mean, you just can't worry about it because, overall, you just have to be yourself. That's all you can do. You can't really, I don't know. There's plenty of people I see on YouTube who seem like they're kind of just faking it, or they're just being safe in the middle, like I was talking about, where you don't really hate them, you don't really like them, they're just doing what they're doing, and there's not really a whole lot that stands out about it. But yeah, I mean, if you're getting hated on, that means you're doing something that stands out, and potentially that's good, as long as you're being yourself. I mean, wouldn't worry too much about it. But yeah, the criticism stuff, I mean, that's the kind of thing that you want to keep in mind when you're trying to think of what you can change or what you can do differently, even if people are being rude about the way they word it. Because honestly, there are some people out there who'll be like, oh yeah, man, it'd be nice if you like upgraded your mic or something, or did that. But most people on the internet, because it's the internet, are gonna be like, my God, you suck because your mic is a pile of crap and I hate you and your channel. And that's what it's mostly gonna be. So you just have to like not react to that. Just understand that it should be worded differently. Just understand what the criticism is and go with that, and just kind of throw out all the garbage about hating. all the hate that's going around, that's like included with the criticism, because that happens a lot. But I don't know. Yeah, that's always been my view with that. I mean, most of the times, I mean, you just have to a lot of times you just have to ignore it too, because it's too much. It gets to be too much after a while. The more you grow, then the more of it there is, and then there's too much to even keep up with. It's like, I can't read this much stuff about people hating me, not because I can't handle it, because it's just too much to read. It's like, I got other things to do. I mean, why would I sit down and read a long list of why people hate me instead of, working on something, like working on some content? So it gets to that point too. And then, yeah, I don't know. I know that like people getting like negative comments, it like eats away at them like throughout the day for some people. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully this kind of helps a little bit. Just know that it happens to everybody. And it's coming from people that you don't care about. That if you met in person, you would like, I don't care what this person thinks about me. Um, that's just one of the things about being anonymous on the internet is that you don't see where it's coming from. And, if somebody, that person that's like cussing you out on the internet might be 12, you don't know, or might be just an absolute maniac that you wouldn't care about the same way you wouldn't care about, like if, I don't know how to word it. But yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of things not to care about, and, negative comments are one of them. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have too much more to add to that. Maybe I will someday. I got to get streaming, so. All right, that was the topic I wanted to talk about. I don't even know if I covered it very well. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, give me some really hateful comments about my speech of hateful comments. That'd be awesome. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. I gotta get streaming. I'm like 3 minutes late, so yeah. Like I said, if you've got the time, come check out the stream. It'll be fun. We'll do fun things. It'll be cool. It's Knoxfox, or it's mobcrush.com/Knoxfox, and I'll have a link in the description. So come check it out. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'll keep growing the beard. I'll keep working out, and maybe we'll make some progress someday. It ain't happening yet, but we'll get there. So all right guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Later guys.